Do you ever stop in the middle of your day, or even in the middle of an activity, look up and ask yourself, where am I going exactly? Why am I going this way? And then look around, see what other people are doing, see where they are headed, and truly ask yourself, is this my direction as well? This artwork represents exactly that question. Looking at the people around us, both in our immediate surroundings and in the online world, and asking, is this even the direction I want to be heading? Is it my direction? There are many versions of the saying that if you want to achieve extraordinary results, you have to do extraordinary things. Or that if you follow other people's advice, you'll get other people's results. I find this idea fascinating, and that's why I wanted to explore it more deeply through this artwork. It's no secret that we should only take relationship advice from someone who has healthy, balanced relationships, or financial advice from someone who is in a good financial situation. But if we follow this logic, shouldn't it also mean that we should only adopt other people's habits if we actually want to end up where they are? This applies to any area of life. Nutrition, movement, sleep, screen time, spending time outside, spending time with other people, finding hobbies and following interests, spending habits, investing money, learning new skills, pushing our limits, experimenting with different rhythms and activities, everything. But we can also look at the bigger picture, society as a whole. The news we consume, the online spaces we spend time in, everything we allow to reach us or actively seek out. Especially in this day and age when there's almost endless information about pretty much anything and everything, and sometimes about the exact opposite. Trying to figure out whether every single piece of information in our lives is actually true or not is simply impossible at this point. There's just so much noise out there. So many people saying so many things on so many platforms. And it's like a maze that's incredibly easy to get lost in. But there may be at least a partial solution, or something that comes close, to pause, to stop, temporarily, just for a little while, not forever, but to stop, and look around. Imagine taking a step back so the picture widens and it becomes easier to see more clearly. Try to look both backward and forward in time. Has this happened before? If this trajectory continues, can we predict where it might lead? Who's shouting the loudest? And about what? What is the current topic someone is trying to push down our throats? Why are they saying it? Are they trying to sell us something? Do they have a personal interest in it? Or do they truly believe what they are saying? For me, stopping for a moment and looking up is the only tool I know that works, at least to some extent. Of course, it's impossible to know everything. But if I don't even try to pause and see where I'm going, or where the world is going, I have no chance of making the best possible choice. I created this artwork to reflect on the idea of marching mindlessly into an unstable, blurry future. To remind myself to stop regularly, take a step back, look up, look around and evaluate. Think, feel, observe. Listen to my heart, but also try to make sense of new information and events. I'm not someone who watches the news constantly. It's just too much. Honestly, when I watch too much news, I start spiraling into something that feels close to a depressive state, and I lose motivation to even get out of bed. I prefer knowing what's going on in broad strokes, and that's enough for me. Otherwise, I can't function well in my day-to-day life. But even with that approach, I still need to stop regularly and look at where I'm going, to make sure I know what I stand for, what I am and what I am not willing to go along with. To make sure that when I choose something, I am as conscious and honest about it as I can be. And I know that I'll often make mistakes, but that's just part of life. Doing my best is the best I can do. This is a serious subject, and I chose very bright, cheerful colors for this artwork on purpose. I wanted to counterbalance the heaviness and bring some lightness into it. Of course, there's much more to this topic, and there are many directions we could explore from here. So if you feel like continuing that conversation, leave a comment. I'd love to hear your thoughts. And if you feel like hitting the like and subscribe buttons, that would be a great signal to me that this type of video is interesting and valuable to you. I hope you enjoyed watching this work-in-progress art process and hearing about the meaning behind it. Thank you so much for being here, and I hope to see you in the next video. And remember, just keep walking your own path.